Kamal, of course, breaks laws once in a while. We all know that. He talks about dialysis and he talks about how you should be worried about your water intake and stuff like that. He doesn't care at all. He has countless numbers of tea and then he just plugs himself onto this nocturnal machine and the next morning he's fine. When he talks to his patients, and I have been privy to that, he'd say, you have to be compliant, you must lead a normal life, don't have this, don't do this. And his posts every day would probably be talking about chai, sambar, rasam, chutneys, idlis, and even the dhokla, which he just had, I think, day before yesterday. So, long-term dialysis on one hand saves your life, but also it brings with it a plethora of problems. As we all know, Kamal had to face many such issues, and thanks to his current nephrologist, who believes totally in a patient-centric approach, many of Kamal's problems have been solved. Dr. Rajasekara Chakravarthi, I request you to please come on stage. Kamal's current nephrologist, a senior consultant and a clinical director and HOD of nephrology and transplant services at the Yashoda Hospitals, High-Tech City. Dr. Chakravarthi has an MD in internal medicine from the University of Mysore and then specialized in DNB nephrology from Apollo Hospitals, Chennai. Ladies and gentlemen, this amazing man.
Friends, I'm sure most of you are not here to hear either me or Dr. Krishna. You are here to get a copy of the book, hear Kamal after all these years of adversity which he has mentioned there, and have lunch and go back. I promised Kamal that I'll get onto the stage. You should all know nephrologists go through a lot of insecurities. Couple of years ago, my teacher, Dr. Mani's 80th birthday, we had a 2-day get-together, and those of you who know Dr. Mani, he insisted 2 days there has to be academic discussion. So at the end of that, in the dinner time, there was some discussion. What are nephrologists afraid of? We were close to 80 of us. Some had come from all over the world. So, nephrologists, one of their biggest worry is going on dialysis. They are worried if they get on dialysis someday. So that's one of their insecurities. I'm confessing to you. Then the next question was, who are the most important people? So Dr. Mani was around, so everybody said Dr. Mani is very important because he taught us nephrology. There were some of us who were honest and said, wife is the most important person. She was also around. But the truth is, most of our learning in life as a nephrologist comes from our patients. We see them go through so much in their life and then still carry on with life, whereas we complain when we hardly have anything to complain. So, I think the correct answer to that question is some of our patients who teach a lot to us. We have to learn to take care of them. We have to learn about life also when we take care of these. And Kamal has been one of those patients in my last 27 years of being a nephrologist, where we have learned something to take care of him and also the way he has handled his life. I don't have any hesitation to tell. I think that sentence there, overcoming adversity to build. Some of us were part of the adversity. As a doctor or as a colleague, it is possible that we have not fully encouraged him on his growth, or we would have told him to be more cautious. I fully realize today, in spite of all of us and with all of us, he is reached where he is, and I am very, very happy about it. The second part of what I would like to convey, each one of us have been touched by this kidney disease in some way or the other. India today, which is one of the youngest countries in the world, will be a very sick country because close to 15% of our population has some form of kidney disease. having met here together, I think some of us should carry the service of getting into recognizing this disease early and also delaying the progression of this disease in the community. So these two things are very well doable, as some of us have little experience. Dr. Mani's project, many of you may be aware, we have an organization called Care for Your Kidney Foundation here. For almost 5 years, we have gone to urban slums of Hyderabad and did some screening every Wednesday. We find that Hyderabad city has around 14.8% of CKD. And many of the patients whom we could see early, maybe a GFR of 60 or 50 or 40, it's possible to avoid them progressing to dialysis stage. So Kamal and his colleagues have taken care of providing dialysis. You and me have to take care of not allowing people to get on to dialysis. And I will end with just the numbers. The understanding today in India on an annual basis, 5 lakh new patients get to dialysis stage. 2022, which was the best year for Indian kidney transplant, we did 15,000 transplants, 15,000 plus transplants. But till 2022, it was only 8,000, 7,000. So probably our transplant numbers will increase a little. Quality of transplant has gone up. We claim now, many of us claim 97% success rate at the end of 1 year after kidney transplant. But this is not enough because of the huge burden that we are going to face. This country cannot afford. So I think each one of us goes back from today's with some inspiration from Kamal. And yes, Kamal has inspired nephrologists too. Thank you.
Thank you so much.